Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love, pile number 4. I was contemplating about not doing this reading tonight, but let's get it, not let's get it over with, but in a way, let's just get this over with, okay? Card number 25, Pearl, connect to the divine. I feel like my eyes are quite sensitive to the light. Okay, let's have a look. The Pearl energy here. Now I'm holding up the card like this. He's holding up this piece of paper. This is the book that I chose to go with it because I just felt the light pinky was best suited. So let's go to page 25, connect to the divine, Roald Dahl, going solo. I really need some assistance. Thank you. 25. I opened up to 52. 25. Okay. I'm just going to read where it starts and we'll finish where it ends. There's a couple of pictures of some homes. Some homes, some houses. Anyway, we start mid-sentence. And a personal boy for each of us. A personal boy for each of us. Your boy was really a kind of valet and jack of all trades. He was expert at sewing and mending and washing and ironing and polishing and making sure there weren't scorpions in your mosquito boots before you put them on. And he became your friend. He looked after nobody else but you, and there was nothing he did not know about your life and your habits. In return, you looked after him and his wives, never less than 2, okay, interesting, and his children, who lived in their own quarters at the back of the house. My boy was called Medisho. He was a, oh my goodness, he was a tribesman, which meant a lot out there because the Miwanum Wheezy, okay, so he was a Miwanum Wheezy tribesman, which meant a lot out there because the Muwanum Wemsey was the only tribe who had ever defeated the gigantic Massey in battle. Medisso was tall and graceful and soft-spoken, and his loyalty to me, his young white English master, was absolute. I hope and I believe that I was equally loyal to him. The first thing you had to do when you came to work in Dar es Salaam was to learn Swahili. Otherwise you could not communicate either with your own boy or with any other native of the country because none of them spoke a word of English. In those benighted days of empire, it was considered impertinent for a black man to understand English, let alone to speak it. The result was that none of them made any effort to learn our language, so we had to learn theirs instead. Swahili is a relatively simple language, and with the help of a Swahili English dictionary and a grammar book, plus some hard work in the evenings, you could become pretty fluent in a couple of months. Then you took an exam, and if you passed it, the Shell Company gave you a bonus of £100, which was a lot of money in those days, when a case of whiskey cost only £12. So what do you get from that? This personal boy that they're mentioning, I took more as being an angel. So your angel is really a kind of valet and jack of all trades. An expert at sewing and mending and washing and ironing and polishing and making sure there weren't scorpions in your mosquito boots before you put them on, and he became your friend. He looked after nobody else but you, and there was nothing he did not know about your life and your habits. And in return, you looked after him and his wives, okay, and his children who lived in their own quarters at the back of the house. So in return, we look after our angels, their partners, their children, all live at the back of the house. I do wonder sometimes what I get myself into. Gal Gal of love, snuggled up in bed listening. I know there's an important message coming through your reading today. Yes. Shall we find out what it is? That's exactly what I felt like doing, going to bed. But I mean, it's not even 9 o'clock yet. It's a little bit early to be going to bed. I'll just be up at the crack of dawn, like really early, if I go to bed at 9. And anyway, I thought I'd come talk to you guys. Pearl, connect to the divine. Okay, let's have a look at these cards. I realised in pile number 3 we didn't use any tarot cards or the Journey of Love. I didn't feel drawn to. Let's have a look at, which way should we go? We'll have a look this way. Okay, so the Divine Feminine card. Oh my goodness, this is another card I don't think I've had before. Thekla, if that's her name. Thekla. She's the prophetess of true power. I call my power back from all times and all places. I am my own. So we've got connect to the divine, and I call my power back from all times and all places. I am my own. Well, let's read your message. Thekla. Let's find out whereabouts you are in my book. 44. That's really interesting because we have Perpetua, which I haven't had before, come out 22, page number 22. And now we've got Thekla 44. Who she is. Okay. They call her Thela. Thela represents the ability to call back all of our power. The acts of Paul and Thela dates back to the 2nd century, though some scholars believe its Greek composition could be as early as 70 CE. It relates a young woman's call to a life of teaching and healing in the Christ movement in Asia Minor, current-day Turkey. Thela, daughter of Theosilla, at age 17, overhears Paul teaching about Christ. She stays rooted in place at her window for 3 days so she won't miss a word. Her mother had arranged for her to be married, so when Thela, however you pronounce her name, Fella it sounded like, feels called to begin her own ministry, she is sentenced to burn for refusing to be a bride. Just as the flames are surrounding her, though, she makes the sign of the cross and a huge storm puts the fire out. She finds Paul, cuts her hair short, and tells him, "Only give me the seal of Christ, and no trial will touch me." He suggests that she isn't ready for baptism yet. Shortly after, a president of the Council of Syria tries to take Thela in the streets to be his bride. She tears off his cloak and takes the crown from his head and publicly shames him for trying to take her without consent. She is then sentenced to death by wild beasts. In the arena, all the women protest judgment of Thea, proclaiming her innocence. A huge lioness enters the arena, approaches Thela, and then licks her feet and bows before her. Thela enters the pool in the arena that is filled with wild sea lions. The women fear she will be killed, but she declares, In the name of Jesus Christ, I baptize myself. Suddenly, she is shielded and protected by a great ring of fire. Oh my goodness, got like goosebumps galore, spirit bumps. Suddenly, she is shielded and protected by a great ring of fire, and a glowing white robe suddenly appears on her body. Paul tells her, "Go and teach the word of God." It is recorded in the Acts of Paul and Thela that she lived until 90 and enlightened many. Her ministry proves the existence of female authority in the early Christian church. So when your soul selects her card, Thela's story echoes from the ancient world to the modern world. Your life is up to you. Yes, there is the power of prayer, of faith, of asking for all possible spiritual support, but there's also divine will within each of us. It's will that's aligned with the soul's purpose. We remember that true power is when we divest all outside authority of the power. We divest all outside authority of the power we have been given them. Power is calling back all the control we give to others to dictate our lives. Our potential life partners, our family members, our culture, even our ego's idea of who we should be. Thela reminds us that we do not need permission to be who we are. We can cut our hair short and baptize ourselves. We are not bound by anything except the dictates of our own soul. Her mantra is one of awe and wonder. We have all the power right now within us to take our life into our own hands. That's the source of fire itself, the divine will to call back our spiritual authority and claim this life as our soul's own. Soul voice meditation, where have I given my power away? And the intention, I call my power back from all times and all places. I am my own. You can see that there, can't you, going solar? I am my own. I call back my power, my authority. Okay, the next message, we have the butterfly. Be ready to transform with wisdom. Archangel Preminilex. Jeez. Butterfly. Okay. Archangel Animal cards. That's a beautiful card, isn't it? Butterflies originate from Orion, the constellation of wisdom, and are fifth-dimensional insects. They are messengers of the angels, and their auras contain archangel codes, which help you connect with those beings of light. If a butterfly flutters near you, it may be bringing a message or reminding you how loved you are. Part of their soul mission is to bring joy. Butterflies go through an incredible metamorphosis from egg to caterpillar to cocoon to butterfly before they spread their wings. Their main soul mission is to demonstrate that change is possible, and so is massive spiritual growth. Their service work is to pollinate, though to a lesser degree than bees. The guidance: when you receive the butterfly card, you are advised that it is time for profound transformation. You are ready to emerge from your cocoon. Do not rush this. You need a phase of relaxation and calm before you spread your wings. Use this period for a life review to help you decide what you want to change, and remember that the process is inevitable. You will emerge as a different spiritual being. See the world through eyes of expectation and do everything with a new joy and lightness. Stay in harmony and peace. Remember, you are a beloved child of the universe, and that wondrous possibilities are becoming available to you. You will be protected and supported. as you explore the new. You are an emissary for the angels, carrying angel light in your energy fields. People will see or sense your inner beauty and respond to you with love and happiness. What's interesting is I've got all the other cards underneath, but the Angels of Light card was left on the table. So let me read this message. Let me first say hi to Joyful Dolphin. Hi, Joyful Dolphin. There's lots of them over here where I live. They're so pretty. Introspection. Your angel guidance is to find quiet space for contemplation and look within. It is time to withdraw and review your life. Okay, that's exactly what this just said. What is it that you're wanting to change? Taking time and space for yourself gives you an opportunity to recuperate from life's challenges, to reflect on the way ahead, strengthen yourself, and prepare for the next phase of your life. During times of introspection, you can become aware of your gifts, your inner reserve, and your wisdom. It is time for healing. Still your mind and quieten your emotions. Ask for your angel's wings to enfold you and provide you with a safe haven in which to relax. Then you can listen to the promptings. So it doesn't sound like I'm saying it right. Promptings. Oh yeah. To the promptings of your angel, inspiring and guiding you. Affirmation: I claim time and space for myself. So, I call my power back from all times and all places. I am my own. Let's read this now. Connect to the divine. Card number 25. Pearl is a special shade of white that calms, purifies and promotes faith. It allows you to flow with life and connect to your divine nature. The colour of personal integrity, truth and loyalty, Pearl brings clarity, peace and harmony into your life. To strengthen your connection to the divine, visualise pearly light. Connect to the divine. Imagine a ladder made of pearly light and begin climbing this ladder in your mind's eye. With every step, allow yourself to breathe in more pearly light, clearing your mind and releasing all density and heaviness in your body. Allow yourself to focus on purity, clarity, and the divine connection between your body, mind, emotions, and soul. When you feel like you are close to the divine light, open your arms wide to receive it. Well, we're close. But I felt it, like the light's extremely bright. Open your arms to receive it. Okay, so what's the next message? High Priest. Intend and create. The divine masculine's energy. Okay, angels and ancestors. Recognize that you have the power to change your life, face your fear, and align with the light. In many traditions, the high priest is the physical embodiment of the divine masculine. He acts as a bridge between worlds and is able not only to divine the future, but to help create it too. He may be a leader in his spiritual tradition, or in pagan traditions be second to the high priestess, but he is always spiritually connected and disciplined with great respect for his creator and his particular practice. In a reading, this card can represent a spiritual figure, leader or teacher in your life, or an aspect of your path that has led you to where you are today. You are a bridge between heaven and earth, and it's important for you to know that you are more powerful and connected than you may think. Everything you are giving attention and energy to at this time is creating your way forward. There have been some setbacks, but accept these as experiences that have led you to a deeper understanding of yourself and your spirit. Know that you are being guided by the ancestors to direct your thoughts and energies towards what you want to grow, heal, and expand. And then watch it happen right before your eyes. The energy is very powerful at the moment, and it always has been when you're tapped into it. It's perfect. Perfect manifesting season. Entrepreneur. Self-employment suits your disposition and intentions. Working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. We are your co-workers and teammates who remain loyally by your side to ensure your success in all ways. Balance, most definitely. Joyful Dolphin. That's the collective message before I started pile 1. Let's read about you being an entrepreneur. This card comes to you because you're well suited to self-employment. You have the ideas, the drive, and the self-discipline required for entrepreneurial work. Yet self-doubts make you hesitate. The angels reassure you that you have what it takes to succeed as an entrepreneur. They will guide and support you along the way, and as long as you follow through on this action, your success is assured. That's so interesting because it was only earlier on I was thinking about, because I don't really remember the other readings in details, what they were about. But I do know that Lightworker came out twice in one of them. And I thought to myself, I'm surprised the entrepreneur card didn't come out. It was the one that had the wolves. I feel really congested. Okay, let me just carry on with this message. Additional meanings for this card. Your ideas for a business are sound. Ease out of your present job by moonlighting with your desired business idea. Take action as you're guided with respect to your career and fully commit to succeeding in your new business. Grace and Antoinette. To help heal this situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. Okay. Messages from your angels. It's a different book. This is the right book. Whereabouts are you in here then? This misunderstanding has occurred because of judgments about the other person's motives and character. To heal the situation, the judgments need to be released. Instead of seeing someone as good or bad, have compassion and know that everyone is doing the best they can. Instead of pitying someone, see that person's inner strength and godliness. In that way, you encourage divine light to be expressed within the other person and yourself. You are projecting something from your own shadow side onto the other person. So this situation is an opportunity for you to clear away an ego issue. Simply affirm, I am willing to release that part of me. I'm so sorry. Tickly throat then. Just I'm about to read the word irritated. Anyway. Simply affirm, I am willing to release that part of me that is irritated when I think of you. We angels are helping to heal this situation miraculously so that everyone will forgive and forget judgments and act responsibly. Compassion is the key. Okay, next card. Career transition. Archangel Chamuel, your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. Okay. Archangel Oracle cards. I've got an itchy back. Career transition. You've prayed for help with your career, and it's now occurring. Sometimes change is perceived as stressful, yet I'm helping to clear the old from your life to make way for the new. Pay close attention to your repetitive ideas, dreams and visions, as these are divinely inspired roadmaps pointing the way along your desired path. You may not see the entire road or where it's leading, but each step will be lit along the way. Working with Archangel Chamuel. Chamuel's name means he who sees God. His ability is to see clearly. His ability to see clearly helps us find things, situations and people. He's renowned for helping people find the career best suited to their purpose and passions. Call upon Chamuel as your career counsellor often. Wow. Okay. So we have the Divine Masculines card, the High Priest. Now we've got Inner Power, the Divine Father. Divine Father, thank you for co-creating my world with me. Strong masculine energy coming through. What card today? Angel prayers. Bow whispering. Inner power. I got the power. Flip the page. It's stuck on the inner voice. Thank you. Inner power, the Divine Father. Divine Father, thank you for co-creating my world with me. You are blessed to receive the support of the Universal Father today. You have the power within you to create your world, and you are being encouraged to see that this power is only in place when you are coming from a space of love. Release any toxic feelings and feel blessed, knowing God is with you today. You are so powerful when you share your love with the world. You are being encouraged by God and his angels to be a powerful leader of love. There are two ways of accepting power. You can use it to instill fear and overpower others, or you can use it to guide and empower yourself and others. Lead by example and be the powerful, loving leader you desire to see in the world. You are powerful and filled with love. Okay, Shiva. Shiva is the Hindu god of strength and power. He is the ultimate father figure and is known for his leadership and fiery energy. He is known as the Destroyer and the Cosmic Dancer, but it is important to say that he is another expression of love. When called upon, he does destroy the negative energy of our lives, but he can lighten up our world like the sun. In this deck, we have focused on him as the Divine Father, as he gives us support and strength as a representation of our Father in heaven, God. God. Like Divine Masculine, God. Divine Feminine, Goddess. Like me, Tarzan, you, Jane. Okay. Me God, you goddess. Okay, I've read all the cards. Don't you just know it? Okay, so I've gone through all them cards. How are we doing for time? 30 minutes and 33 seconds we've been on for. Let me pull some tarot cards from the Archangels. Hi, Gillian. The Chariot. Archangel Metatron. Determination and self-control. Career advancement. Acknowledgement of success by others. That Chariot's in action. Rather than the traditional, but they're just like waiting for the go-ahead. Determination and self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. The Chariot is an indicator of great determination and willpower. You may feel uncertainty regarding your situation, but you need have no fear. When this card is present, it's your confirmation from Archangel Metatron that you have what it takes. Step out of your comfort zone and charge bravely ahead with joy and confidence. A great leap forward is coming your way. It will take balance. Joyful Dolphin has put that word up there. Balance, we put it here, giving and receiving. It will take balance, self-control and hard work, but you're ready for the task at hand. Public recognition for your success is sure to come. Allow yourself to feel pride in what you accomplish. Okay, the additional meanings of this card. Career advancement, diligence, calm control over equally important but conflicting goals. Archangel Metatron oversees the Merkaba, or Metatron's cube. This magical creation is also called the Chariot of God and is displayed on the front of the chariot. Can you see it there? Let me just make sure. There it is. And it's displayed on the front of the chariot depicted on this card. Focus on the image of the Merkaba and then call upon Metatron when you have a desire you wish to see come to fruition. He can help you manifest a successful result in record time. Do you want to be a record breaker? Let's choose another card. To a Michael, it will all be better if you just make a decision. Overanalyzing a problem, find a compromise. Two of Swords. It will all feel better if you make a choice. You're struggling with a decision, either overanalyzing the situation or hoping it would just go away. Your heart is in conflict with your mind, so you're avoiding making a choice. This can be exhausting and create unnecessary stress. Trust your ability to make a wise and intuitively sound decision. A solution is quite possible, but compromise will be necessary. Search for middle ground, even a temporary fix will get things moving again. Additional meanings of this card: not listening to your inner wisdom, spinning your wheels, suppressing your emotions. Hi Cynthia, you're cleaning the car. Sun decided to make an appearance. Evening everyone. Evening darling. Cheers. Cheers to the channel of lovers. Should we have one more card from here? No. How about that? No. We're going to go to the journey of love. So it will all be better if you just make a decision. Overanalyzing a problem, need to find a compromise. This card here. Wow. I mean, you really can't like make it up, can you? Connect to the divine. Have a little discussion about God and goddesses, and we've got God Speaks. Card number 33. Hi turnover. God Speaks. Card number 33. Right, let's read this message. The divine is speaking to you directly. Underneath the silence, there is the endless music of love pulsating throughout the universe. Within that sacred sound, there is guidance. It may or may not have words. It might be a feeling in your heart that you can only access when you are still, relaxed, dancing, in a yoga practice, or even half asleep. It assures you that behind any struggle or challenge, there is only ever the divine seeking you out, calling you to surrender some fear or doubt or other, so you can move closer. Trust in the sound of love beyond anything else, for in truth, no matter what may appear to be, there is nothing else. This oracle brings you guidance. You are being loved into becoming. Be open to being shown the divine genius in all that is happening. If you feel you are being nudged, know you are being nudged by the divine. If you feel you are being held back, know you are being held back by the divine. All is happening perfectly for you, and all will unfold in divine timing. The divine is speaking to you. When you are captivated by the beauty of nature or an illogical sense that everything is okay, listen. That's the divine talking to you, reassuring you that all is unfolding according to spiritual law in perfect cooperation with your own destiny. My throat's tickly again. Excuse me. Let's read this poem. When the first sound was born, the air was filled with fantasy, like the flower's sweet perfume. Alive in the moment, there was nothing else, only the energy coursing through my body and the tears on my cheeks. I was carried away on the strings, each note striking a chord within and answering with the emotions of my soul. How priceless the surprise, how powerful the memory to be with the violin when it sings. What's the words about? Is it sing, Lord, sing chariots, coming forth to carry me home? I don't want to sing the wrong words. It's like, sweet Lord, sweet chariot. I know it's a few off for some, but gratitude is gratitude, right? Of course it is, darling. Thanksgiving. Oh, yes, it's Thanksgiving today. Is it your Thanksgiving Day today? I heard that somewhere. Happy Thanksgiving. Even if us Canadians are some of the few who celebrate it in the time of the autumn equinox. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, darling. We do that every day. Give thanks. I'm making the noises tonight. I know where I'm going to Rumi. And then I'll decide what I'm doing next. God speaks. Wow. Tomorrow, but we have outer life things to tend to. Of course. Okay, let's see what Rumi wants to say. Layla. Card number 34. Let's find out the message. Put aside your clever schemes, O lover, be mindless. Become mad, dive into the heart of the flame, become fearless, be like a moth. Turn away from the self and tear down the house, then come and dwell in the house of love. Be a lover, live with lovers. Clean your chest from all hostility, wash it 7 times, then fill it with the wine of love. Be a chalice for love, be a chalice. You must be all love to be worthy of the beloved. When going to the gatherings of drunks, be a drunk, become drunk. Your thoughts take a course, dragging you in its wake. Move beyond thought, let your heart lead, be the leader. When the grace of love is revealed, be a mirror to reflect it. When the beloved's hair is loosened, brush it like a comb, be a comb. How I long for my thoughts to no longer make any sense to me, then I can be rid of them, like noisy house guests who have overstayed their welcome. Oh, the peace when they finally go. Their incessant chatter brings me no comfort. I crave the silence of you. Will you let me hear it? Will you run through my noisy house of my mind? Will you run through the noisy house of my mind with your great muddy feet, so that I can focus on something other than my mind for a while? Maybe you can make such a mess that I shall give up my plans and attempts at order completely. Just give in for a change. There's time for that. To give up my ridiculous fantasies of perfection, useless, noisy, irritating, demanding, and yet deadening perfection. I'd rather just be alive. I want to plant my head in the earth, in the same mud that sticks to your feet, and breathe in her rich soil smell. I want to feel her heart beating in the quiet movements of the roots of the plants as they stretch and grab and stop my ears with her fertile dirt, finally gaining peace from the constant infernal racket of thoughts no longer wanted. O beloved, how you are to be envied. You are being given the gift of no self, no noise, no sense. The great beloved truly wants you to be closer than ever to the wild universal heart. In that field of love, every electronic device goes haywire, systems collapse, worlds collide, and great stars are born from the chaos. But the real you will sense none of this. You'll be staring at your beloved, so intoxicated by love, your tongue will loll out of your mouth and your jaw like a bloodhound, and you won't care a hoot, and neither will the great beloved. Such will the passion of your reunion be, that the only thing to matter will be the one great love exploding inside your being. So who cares if you have no idea what day it is, what was your job supposed to be again, or how to make conversation, let alone intelligent conversation, at the dinner table? Ah, well, you shall not be yourself anymore. You shall not be so appropriate or sociable. Who understands crazy words that fall out of your mouth unchecked by logic or rationality? I do. I know the beloved too. I am under the same loving spell. I, like you, have no I anymore. I, like you, am so crazy in love, am so crazy with love, that I care not for things making sense anymore. I, like you, long for my night of love with the great beloved that ends me forever and renders me only and ever the lover of the great beloved. I call that night forward from my love-crazed heart, as do you, that Laylat al-Qadr, the night of destiny. Let us run together and pound on the bedroom door of the great beloved. There is no shame, there is nothing else worth holding on to. Let us go now and throw ourselves upon the goodwill of the Creator. Our hair shall be messy and mingle with the curving galaxy, and the planets shall grow rings around them, becoming the many eyes of the great beloved, delightfully bearing witness to our loving, passionate surrender. This oracle brings you a message. You are moving through a period of not knowing, a time in the great void or womb of the Divine Mother. It is in this place the seed can crack open and take root. This cannot happen in the light, where all is seen and recognised. It must happen under the cover of darkness, where only trust can assure one of success. This is the way of nature, the way of life, and it must be honoured. This oracle brings you ancient wisdom. It guides you not to fear the darkness, but to enter into it willingly. It is not for you to become lost, but to find your way. This oracle is saying that in the darkness there is the path to Tariqat. I think they just come out. Tariqat. Do not turn away from it, let it be. Be with the lack of knowing. When people ask of you so many questions and demand sensible answers to support their notion of reality, do not bow to such unworthiness and fear. Know that their minds may be fearful for your safety and their own, lest your divine madness be contagious, but that their fear is nothing to do with you, nothing at all. It is not even anything to them, but they just don't know that yet. Under the sacred black cloak of the night, the Divine Mother, the Goddess, she who transfigures from darkness into the light, has invited you into her chamber. In that place, you shall experience annihilation, but only that of which is untrue, that of which would hold you back, dampen your spirit, or prevent you from bursting into full aliveness. From that which is true already deep, for that which is true is already seated deep in her womb and is preparing to be born, strong and with good powerful legs. So when it is time, it will leap like a wild creature, all instinct and intuition, into the morning light. For this moment, however, there is darkness, and that is essential for the appearance, so imminent, beloved, of the light on its way. This oracle brings you guidance. If you find yourself to be sad, to be grieving, whether you know for what or not, or even depressed or struggling, feeling as though you are being pulled down, do not fight, bear witness instead. Allow what is taking place to take place. Allow what is happening to happen. You shall find a joy in allowing the interplay of darkness and the light to take place according to a greater unfolding rhythm of your own divine growth process. I'm done. She's done. I'm done. That's it. Hi. Leah. This helped me because I saw someone. Oh. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that it helped you, darling. Okay. Right. That's it. It's Sunday evening. It's been a pleasure. I will catch up with you guys soon. So until then, rest up, rest well, take care of yourself. Okay. Much love. Bye for now.